Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet and today we are going to be doing a cash stuffing. Also, today starts all of our savings challenges, so let's get into the video. Such an exciting cash stuffing day because we are finally starting on all of our savings challenges, and I'm so excited to get started on my savings challenges. You guys know I haven't really been stuffing any savings challenges for probably the last month or so actually, so I am ready to get started and start savings for all of our traveling that we plan on doing once retirement comes and post-surgery for Jimmy. So let's get started. First, we are going to be emptying my cash wallet. And I am so surprised with what I have left this week, you guys. Definitely groceries. I'm always surprised if I have money left over, but I did not spend any money from my personal and from my eating out. So I am so happy about that. It definitely wasn't planned whatsoever. It just kind of worked out that way. So I am absolutely thrilled with that. So let's do that and figure out what we are going to do with this money. And I think what I'm going to do, I kind of already decided before I started this video, because I was thinking, what am I going to do with my rollover money this week? And I am going to add it to a savings challenge, and I'm going to add it to actually one of my own savings challenges that I have done. So that is going to be the piggy challenge, you guys. So I ended up doing this vinyl on an envelope. Please let me know if you need one for your piggy challenge. I'd be happy to custom make one for you. Just send me a message on my Etsy shop and I can definitely do that for you. So we are going to do it in pink, and I am going to add $25 from my rollover money, and that's what I'm going to kind of use every week. I'm either going to decide where, depending on how much I have left over, but I do want to add it to one of my savings challenge, whether it's this one or one of my vacation ones or what have you. But today we are adding it to the piggy challenge one. So exciting. That is our first one that we are adding to, which is $25. So we will put that in the envelope, and we will also put this in for later on when we add more money to that savings challenge. All right, first things first is we are going to count all of our money that we have in our handy cash envelope. This I got off of Etsy. I got it from Hi Hello Budgets. It's always in my description, but I absolutely love it. Best thing that I have bought so far for my budgeting. It has been so durable as well, you guys. So what I do is I just take an alcohol pad wipe, and then I wipe it all off, and it is ready to use next week. But it has been amazing. So let's just go over, I'm going to go over the denominations here. That is how we are going to figure this out. And then I'm just going to put the cash in my cash tray. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 100. 1, 2, 3, 4 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 10s. And we should have 7 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that is all correct. So we have $1,365 today to cash stuff. So let's get started. All right, I am just going to have you at a little bit of a different angle. Hopefully that works for you guys. And we are going to start by our cash wallet. That is always where we start. I decided to change my numbers around. If you would have noticed and you would have watched Thursday's video, I decided to do 2 20s and a 10 for my groceries instead of a $50 bill, just because I'm finding that I'm really not getting a lot of groceries. So it really doesn't make a difference if I have a 50 or if I have 2 20s and a 10. I just vouched to get that this time just for something different. So we are doing $50 in grocery. $60 is going to be going for gas, which is going to be $3.20. And lately I have been filling up at Costco. And then I've just been depositing the $60 back into my bank account because, as we know, Costco, you just need to use your debit card or credit card. So I just take the money out of this pouch if I do use my debit or credit card, and then just put it back towards the bank or put it towards my credit card. Personal and eating out are both getting $10. So I will just stuff 10 in each, which is surprisingly, that has been enough for me. And I think it's because I was really watching with what I was spending, because the budget I did was for 2 weeks, and that really made a difference on how I was spending, because obviously I'm used to weekly spending. So when it was only for the week, I was like really nervous that I would run out of money. So I really watched what I spent, and it worked out in the end as well too. Look at how cute these new boho keychains are. These are available on my Etsy shop. You can add them to your budget binders. They are a listing of their own, just in case you do already have your binders and you just wanted to purchase the keychains. They are available. They are absolutely adorable. I love them so much. Let's get into our short-term sinking funds. First, we are going to start with medical, and medical I am adding $5. And let's see what we have in medical. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, and $55, which is perfect because I do have to go and pick up some prescriptions this week, and I only pay 20% of the bill, but I think usually about every month it's usually about between $20 and $30. So I will definitely be using some of that this week. Renovations always gets $100. So let's add that. And now in home renovations, we have 100, 200, 250, 300, $325. We haven't started anything recently, so that's okay. We're just kind of building this up. We do need to get some more, I don't know, they're kind of railings that you use for like the drop ceiling. We did get the drop ceiling. However, we do need to get new rails that we need to set that drop ceiling on. So we definitely will be getting that probably soon. Costco is going to get its regular $50. And as you can see, my monthly shop, I actually didn't use all of the money I had in here. So I just left it in there to roll over. So now in Costco, we have $100. And I don't plan on going there probably till the end of August, but we will see. Sometimes I do need to pop into Costco mid-month, but we will definitely see about that. Beauty is getting $220, which is $40. So I do have an appointment coming up for my nails and my pedicure. I usually get a pedicure twice a year, usually during the summertime. So I do have both of those coming up. So I probably will use a lot of this money. But now in beauty, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 125, 130, 135, and $140. So also wanted to mention that I do have these envelopes available on my Etsy shop. These are classified as envelopes. I make them myself. I will get into the labels further on, but these are one of my favorite prints. They are the plant print. They are absolutely gorgeous. This here is the labels, which I have on my Etsy shop as well. And you do get a zipper envelope with these, but they are like a handy little insert. And I just felt that they saved a lot with wastage on envelopes, because usually when you print vinyl, which I do sell vinyl envelopes on my shop, but I thought that this way it just kind of saves on waste. We are moving on to the travel envelope. And in travel, we are going to be adding $35 this week. I do want to go to visit my daughter in Banff this month, so I kind of want to boost this up a little bit. So let's see what we have in here. So Banff is about 4 hours away from me. So, and with gas prices being what they are, I do want to boost up the travel fund. This is just money that goes towards when we go and visit our kids, is the gas money. And so now in travel, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 165, and 170. So $170. I also will take money out of here if our kids come and visit us. We usually do give them some gas money. Just that's what my parents always did. So now that's what I do with our kids all the time. And definitely, you know, makes a difference when you save for something like that. Birthdays, we are adding $10. And I actually need to take $50 out of here and put it towards the bank or pay back the bank, because my daughter's birthday is the next birthday that is coming up in October. But she found a backpack that she really wanted, and she said it would be an early birthday gift. So of course I said yes, and it was $50, but I do want to take out $50 from here to pay myself back out of my bank account, because I did e-transfer her the money and it is part of her birthday gift. So let's see, in birthday we now have, I'm going to actually take out the $50 first. This is going to be going back to the bank. And now in birthday, we have $20, $40, $60, $80, $100, and $110. So that is the next birthday that we have is in October. So we definitely have time to save a little bit more. And of course, $50 has already been taken out for her towards her birthday. All right, pets is going to be getting $40. And this includes everything as far as the vet, their food, their grooming, and everything. And they just got groomed. So I am trying to boost this back up. Pets now have $20, $40, $60, and $80 in pets. Next is going to be date night, and date night is going to be getting $20. Since Jimmy and I just came back from a trip to Great Falls, Montana, I think we'll wait a little bit before doing a date night here. So in date night, we have $20, $40, $60, $80, and $100. So I did budget separately, obviously, from date night for our whole trip, but this is mainly just going out for a movie or going out for supper or something just for the evening. Next, we are going to be doing holidays. So holidays is anything for like Valentine's Day, Father's Day, Halloween, anything of that nature. So now in holidays, we have $20, $25, $30, and $35. So our kids are all older. Our youngest is going to be turning 20 in October, and all of our kids actually are older. So I don't go all out for holidays anymore, but I always do buy them a little something for holidays. Support Small is going to be getting $5. Now, I did purchase some things on Etsy. So I am quickly going to review what I ordered and then take it out of here. So give me 1 second. All right, so I have figured out that I actually spent $42 for Support Small. I will definitely do a video of all the unboxing on what I ordered. So I am going to be taking out $40 and I am going to be putting that back in the bank because I did pay credit card. Actually, I'll put it towards my credit card, but that is how I used to pay it. So I will just pay myself back. So now in Support Small, we have 5, 10, 15, and 20. I just seen so many cute things on Etsy and I was like, you know what? I haven't bought anything off of Etsy in like at least 2 or 3 months. So I did want to support other small businesses for sure. Hunting is going to be getting $60. We are going at this quite aggressively, like I mentioned, because we recently found out that we will be able to hunt since my husband's surgery isn't until January. So now in hunting, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, and $300. So we will be hunting in November. And hunting is quite expensive, but as a result, we do get enough venison to last us the whole entire year. So it definitely is worth it for us to go hunting. Next is going to be our long-term sinking funds. So we are starting with anniversary. And anniversary is getting $10. So our anniversary isn't until April. We just had our 3rd year anniversary, so we will be able to save up some for next year. So in anniversary, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, and $110. So I'm happy about that progress. And next we are going to be doing my own envelope, which I am going to be adding $10. And this just goes towards anything that I am like saving up for, not necessarily things off of Etsy, but it can be depending on the cost, but just more or less things for myself. So my envelope now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, and $120. So I am looking as well on Etsy for a support small business owner, something of that nature, like a sweatshirt, and I feel like that's going to be a little bit expensive. So I will take that out of my envelope instead of the support small envelope, just because it does cost a little bit more. Next is going to be our taxes, and this is just our taxes to get them prepared. So I'm adding $10. So now in taxes, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, and 135. So it costs about $300 for Jimmy and I to get our taxes done. And that's what this goes towards. Apollo is our online cable online streaming service that we get. It costs $200 Canadian for the year, and it is well worth it. We pay that in March of every year. So let's see what we have in Apollo: 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, and 120. So I'm hoping to have this fully funded by the end of the year. Like I said, it's not due until March, but I do want to have that fully funded. Car maintenance is getting $10, and this is just goes towards my car wash, which reminds me, I did get a car wash on my credit card that was $10, so I am going to take that back to the bank. So now in car maintenance, we have $10, $20, $25, and $30. So this is car wash, wipers, oil changes, things of that nature. Next is going to be car registration, and that is going to be getting $10 as well. Our car registration is also due in March, and I want to have this fully funded by the end of the year. So now in car registration, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, $135. And our car registration is about $300, and we have that included for absolutely everything, including like our vehicles, Jimmy's motorcycle, our side-by-side, and absolutely everything. Now comes the big one. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I am going to be adding $250 to our emergency fund because I want to boost this up to $1,500. So we do have $1,000 in the bank. We actually have $1,100 in the bank. So let's see, this should be $400 here. 1, 2, 50, actually I'm going to leave that last. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 340, 350, and 400. So what I am going to do with this as well is I'm going to take the $500 here. This I'm going to deposit into the bank. And then I made this, it's not very nice, I'll warn you right now, but I did make it. And it's just a $500 cash placement holder. I am still working on these, but I thought for now I would be able just to put it there in lieu of, because I wanted to get to $1,500 in our emergency savings account. So we now have $1,500 in our emergency fund, which is our savings account as well. So that is so exciting. I'm so happy to do that as well. All right, now comes our savings challenges. I'm thinking about maybe doing a savings challenge into a different video because these videos are going to be quite long when I do include them. Not sure yet, but today we are going to include it in today's video. But like I said, I might be able to do a different video because I feel like these videos are going to get quite long. First, we are starting with Las Vegas. And like I mentioned, I am going to be putting $100 in Las Vegas, and that is going to be one $100 bill. And this is my little tracker that I got off of Etsy a long time ago, and that is where I got it from. And I am going to color in 2 of these cards because each card is worth $50. And I plan on hopefully it'll depend week from week, but I do want to be putting in $100 each week. We will see if we will be able to do that. We are kind of unsure if we are going to go to Las Vegas in the fall now. I know I kind of hyped it up, but we're just not 100% sure if we are going to be doing it. So we will definitely see about that. But $100 is going to be going into Las Vegas right now. If we don't go in the fall, like in October, we will definitely be going at some point, probably after Jimmy's surgery, but I still wanted to save for it. The Piggy Challenge is next. As you guys know, this is my challenge that I created, so I'm so excited to be doing it. Please have a look at it down in the Etsy shop below, and then we can do it together. But today I'm going to be adding $25 that I budgeted for. As you would have seen at the beginning of this video, I did use my rollover money and put towards this piggy fund. And that's what I think I'm going to do towards the piggy fund, is I'm going to be adding in my rollover. If I do have anything rolled over, I will just probably add it to the piggy fund or some sort of challenge that I have on the go, depending, of course, on the amount. So we will put that back in there. Next is going to be our cruise. And today we are going to be adding $75. I don't think I wrote the name on this. Did I? I will have it on the screen where I got this from. It was off of Etsy, so I will make sure that I have it on the screen where I purchased this one from. But each boat is going to be worth $75, and the sailor hat is going to be worth $50. So we are going to be adding $75 today. So we are going to fill in one of the ships. And definitely this cruise trip won't be until, a lot of these trips, honestly, you guys, won't be until 2024, because next year is going to mainly be recovery time for Jimmy and recovering from his surgery. So a lot of these probably won't take place for another year or two, but I definitely wanted to start saving for them, because then we can kind of go slowly and kind of work it into our budget. Next is going to be our 10K savings challenge. All right, and this is the savings challenge that I got off of Nifty Planner Design. This is off of Etsy. It was a downloadable, and I did laminate it myself. So this is what we are going to be doing to color in. And like I mentioned in my video a couple days ago, that we are going to go aggressively and go for all the high numbers, because Jimmy does retire in the new year. So I want to kind of work on the bigger numbers first. So we are going to be doing $300 this week, and I'm going to fill in this $300. This I actually printed off a long time ago, and this sheet that I'm using is one from the dollar store. I actually didn't have a laminator myself at this time, and I wouldn't recommend these laminating sheets from the dollar store whatsoever. They are not great quality. All right, so that is filled in, and we are going to be adding $300 into our $1,000 savings challenge. All right, and then we are going to fill in $55 for our $1,000 savings challenge. And we are going to fill that in. And this money is probably just going to be used to add to our savings account, honestly, and our emergency fund. I don't think I'll be adding it to any of our travel fund money as well. So that is going to be the $55 here. And then the last one that we are going to be doing is actually our 52-week challenge. And I do have $1, however, it is in my car, but I am going to add it after this video, but I am going to just color it in here. So I'm just going to put a check mark beside each week actually, but please make sure please ensure, I should say, that I will add $1 to this envelope once this video is over, because I do have a loonie in my car for this. So I will be adding that. All right, that is it for today's video, you guys. We got everything 100% cash stuff. feels so good to start the savings challenges again. I definitely will be depositing all of this cash and taking it all to the bank as well too. So I finally got all of that organized and makes me feel really, really good. So that is it. Please make sure that you like this video and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching.